I'm Neil Brown. When disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Just like certain play calls, like depending on how he's lined up and it matches with the play, I'm like, oh yeah, like this is about to be money.
And Juradegi on 2nd down and 10. Throws a quick ball to Sam James. He breaks from a tackler. He's at the 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown! Sam James on a quick slant.
In my head at first, I'm thinking like, cause they're sending zone and stuff, and there's safety over me. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a catch tackle type thing. But then when I caught it and he missed, I'm like, oh, this is a touchdown. Like in my head, I'm like, I just see the touchdown. I'm like, I'm not letting anything get in my way because I'm trying to, you feel me? Yeah, I couldn't hear anything. Even though I know the crowd was roaring, but I couldn't hear anything. I'm just like, wow, you know, it's got us another score to go up. And I was just in the moment, just living the moment.
James 2 years ago looked to be the next great West Virginia wide receiver. Had some drop issues toward the end of 2019. Took a step back last year, really struggled to catch the ball. His production almost halved, but they told us they feel we'll see a different Sam James this season.
Since like what happened in 2020 happened, people was like, oh, Sam need to get back to this Sam, blah, blah, blah. And to a certain extent, they're wrong, because even then I wasn't as productive as I am now starting in these couple games, and I wasn't as good as I am now. So I wasn't really listening to that. It was like, oh, you need to get back to this, that. I'm just like, man, yeah, whatever. Like, but in my head, I knew like I like did some good things that year, but I knew I still had to get better. Like I didn't make it yet. Knowing like certain coverages, reading my triangle on my side to see if it's, you know, cover 2, cover 4, they're in quarters, or just seeing if it's a single high safety, if the middle field's open or the middle field's closed type thing. So just being able to read that now, like if I had that in 2019, oh, like it would have been different. I mean, because, you know, what happened last season, I got a big chip on my shoulder, so when I go out there, it's just like flip a switch, I flip, and I get in that mode and just, you know, play. Like I understand like it's a game still, like I don't have to take it so serious, like it's a game, and just go out there and just have fun and just play.
James, a guy the West Virginia coaching staff said has made a huge jump in his progress from the start of camp.
For me, I want everybody to understand like that you have to put the work in, nothing's given. And like you put the work in, you're gonna reap what you're gonna reap the benefits for it, because you know, like you build confidence over the work you put in. So like building confidence is just repetition. You know, it's the saying that Coach Parker always says, it's the truth, the work, then the results. Like you have to follow that process no matter what, like in order to be successful, like really like true success. Like you got to have the truth, you know, people told me the truth, what I need to work on. So then, you know, that's when the work comes in, I put the work in, and now, you know, I'm reaping my benefits for putting that work in.